Alright, we're gonna start right now. Give me a little bit. Just give me a sec. Alrighty. Let's lower this music a little bit. I lost my remote, so I can't just touch and have to use that, unfortunately. Alright, let's transition. I think we have the right screen on. I'm not sure. I didn't check what screen we're supposed to. Let's see. Let's see. Let's hope. Let's hope. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yes. Cool. 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 All right. What up, everybody? I could probably lower this music a little bit more, to be honest. Let's see here. 1 second. We just go with it off for now. Anyways, what up? It's your boy Satoshi Heavy signing in for a little quick holiday edition. So, what is going on? nothing, nothing ridiculous in regards of what we're expecting, or I'm expecting. To be honest, shoot, let's go back here. To be completely honest, and thus it's hard to sway away from my implications moving forward. But there was something I just noticed earlier that I have to be very, very careful of. It lies in the RSI. And that pivot is here to there. So essentially what this is saying to me is that high right there is very important. Very, very important. And this low is very, very important. This zone right there. I don't like white. I don't like white. I don't like white. Let's see here. Let's go. So essentially, when I also look at this, we got some support here on this, but this would dwindle the volume of this tail, so it's just very important for the bears out there, and even for me in regards to my implication moving forward, that we watch these next, I would say, 3 days of action on closing. Because this pivot here at 12,360 is a line in the sand in regards to closing aspects. I mean, it's very simple. It's very simple, right? It's very simple. Same thing with this aspect. It's just very simple in regards to where you find your pivots, and it always lies in our RSI. To be honest, it really does. And another big thing here is the fact that we had. This is sort of a divergence here, in my opinion. This is sort of a double top here. So when I look at divergence, I look at it as this: 0, 1, 2. It's just this pivot right here is so important, so important. You don't understand this right here is so important. That right there, this little area is so important. You don't understand how important that little area is. But why is it important? If we close under it on like multiple, like maybe like a weekly, or like a 2-day or a 3-day. I'll say like a 3-day. Let's see here. If we close like a 2-3 days, so like almost like a week, like a half a week or so. If we stay underneath this zone for too long, it will look very gruesome. And this is why I just don't see this zone being broken very easily. Moving forward. But this is why it also acts as a support here. This is why we long this area too. Anyways, moving forward, it is very hard for me to not think that this is a complete wave here. It's very hard for me not to. Very, very hard. 1, 2, and then measuring this time aspect from here to here fits very well for this time aspect here to here. And so it's very hard for me not to say that this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, also being 3, 4, blow off top 5. Very hard, very, very hard. Very hard, very hard. The only thing that supports this being 3 is the fact that this volume aspect here. That's very common for wave 3. So I have to respect a different count, and the only thing I can see is something like this. 1, let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being 3, 4, 5. And sorry for all this mess, but because of that, this is why I have to respect the bullish side so heavily. And this is why if I get the bullish side being more valid, or risking my bearish aspects validity, then I'm probably going to swing with the bulls. And this is why I'm I'm watching this area. This area is very important for many reasons. Very, very important. We just went over why it's important on the closing aspect, on the high time frame aspects, and also this area. But why else? Why else is it important? Let's just check this real quick. ABC, WXY. I think this is more putting in a WXY, to be honest. So I think I got this count. This little count here wrong. It's probably double zigzags of some sort. I don't know. We'll see. It also could be this whole move here could also be right here. A WXY or ABC truncated C. The reason why I say that is because on Ethereum, this blew off the top, and there is no other way. This someone's trying to say this is an ABC irregular flat. I don't think so. It went beyond this point, a 161 extension, and also this move here went beyond and kissed the 1618. So it invalidated both ways in my opinion. And so And this is looking very much like a triangle now. A, B, C, D, E, something like that. Invalidate. And same thing, lots of here. I think the needles come. But the more important pivot is still here on this. Anyways, let's go back to Bitcoin. That is why it is very possible this is a truncated C, ABC. But either way, I'm still thinking this is a WXY just because it's fitting better with Ethereum. So they usually try to stay somewhat similar. So let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take it off this high real quick. I'm trying to show you why this pivot is so important. It's not only the golden box of this measure move down here. You don't want to fuck with the zone too often. It's too bright. Then also take this move, look. And it's a dead cat bounce. And this is why I have invalidation to this bearish side about right here. Especially on the closing aspect. Especially on like a 4 hour, maybe even 1 hour. I'll accept a 2 to 3. So like I want to say a 1 4 hour close. Because I want to see 2 to 3 in a row. 1 hour closes, but this range here to really invalidate the setup. And if we end our move here, then I have absolute no doubt in my mind that this is wave 1, and we are going to consolidate for some time. And you should play alts. But if we break this zone and close above it, I am wrong. This thing's gonna shoot up even further, possibly break 20,000, and we'll see where this fucking thing ends. Because it can get pretty crazy, right? For people that here last bull run, I wasn't, but. Let's just say, where's the extension? A 1-to-1. So a 1-to-1 falls in a pretty good zone. Decent confluency with this upper range. So this upper range started to be a little bit more of a interest zone too. Right here between about 12,955 and 13,254 are the interest zones. And in validation, like I said, if we move especially if we tag this, if we hit this number up here at 14.1, this is invalidated. This, I'm telling you, you want to probably long it and just see where it goes, because you never know. But it's just very simple from moving on. And then also, you gotta be very wary of the bearish side, like very soon bearish side. But I don't think we're gonna move down now. I don't think so. We're consolidating too much. It's just this number here. If we close under this on a 2 to 4 hour, 2 to 3 H4 candles in a row, then I think this could have potential to roll over down here and complete this first leg of my proposed huge flat idea. So it goes. And like I said, there's no telling where we're gonna end. But if we were to end now, our target for a short, because like I said, we would short a consolidation under there, would be a 1-to-1. So that's 7,800. Or this golden box here, which we already discussed. But I just don't think it's gonna happen yet. Oh, maybe it is. Look at that. We're dumping. Yeah, I think this is going down. Wow. Let's see here. That's pretty nasty. Well, I'm not in a position right now, unfortunately. I tried to short yesterday, and I got stopped out. Let's see here. I'm gonna sign into my account real quick. Stay with me. Let's see here. 2, 3, 9. Oh yeah. It's getting pretty hairy. Let's look at Ethereum real quick. It's just hard to see this as a. And this is an ABC 1. I don't know. It's just very hard to see this as very bearish. This structure here. I really want to see this level broken around here. Let's just see how this plays out right here. Very curious. I'm gonna set an alert here. Down. Less than. Close. Let's go to 1 hour. This is very hard. Bitcoin was more gas than Ethereum does. Let's see what's. I have no idea what's gonna exactly play out here. Let's measure this move here. I think this is let's brainstorm a little bit. Let's brainstorm a little bit. Okay, that's invalid. That has some pretty good volume there too. It's a pretty good volume bar there on a small candle. When I look at this, when I look at just this is all kind of a divergence here. Here's the floor. Let's draw these trend lines here, and it's there. If we close underneath this, let's draw the horizontal. That lines, this level right here is very important. So if we can manage to close underneath this on a few hourly candle close, I'm going to consider a short. And this may roll over indefinitely. Okay, okay. Let's stay out of It's just this level right there. We'll see. This is there's a reason why we're holding it immediately, right? Pretty crazy. I think this might go down indefinitely. That's some good volume there. Very interesting. It's just this looks so much like a 5-wave impulse. It is so hard to not want to find one on the other side. Although this looks like a 5-wave impulse. Let's draw another zone here I'm curious in finding. But if I get these two closes underneath there, it's just so hard for me as an Elliott Wave trader to want to enter that because I cannot see a completion here of any sort. Because this looks too much like a 5 of impulse here. Too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too much. Oh, my friend's calling me. 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm not going to FOMO short because I just cannot see this as a completion. But maybe this is A, B. I like that. Kind of. But not really. I just don't like it because this extends so far. This looks like a 5-wave impulse. The only way I can consider this a 5-wave impulse from this point. This is ABC here. One, two, three. This could be. I mean, let's see here. A, B, C. Let's look at time aspects. Time aspects here. I'm just trying to find a valid bear count. That's a decent X. Now let's see how much time has passed. That's impressive. It's pretty spot on. I'm just trying to see if this could be a WXY, or this is a ABC, ABC, W, X, Y. But it's just, I want to see some levels broken before I want to enter up a short. I don't want to FOMO short into some whales bags trying to push up the price higher. It's not minuscule. That is moving pretty. That does have a lot of volume though. It probably wouldn't hurt. It's just very hard to see. I don't want to FOMO short, so I guess I won't. You never want to FOMO into any position. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find a more valid count. All I know is that this move here was a 5-wave impulse coming down. Right here. I counted it last night. It's a possibility this could be A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, expanding, flat. If we get that, then long this shit. That makes more sense to me than this WXY proposal. But I'll be open to that. In ABC, two waves like to mimic each other in time, and one likes to be very drastic, either in expanded time or in contracted time. And if we measured this move to this move, it lands right in the time aspect that you need to be acceptable for close. So that leaves the door open for two time aspects for the C wave here, being very short, meaning a 1-to-1. I mean less than a 1-to-1 of this in time. And you see we ended right in the time aspect you would expect us to end for very, very short. So again, we got to be very careful. So it is possible that that was your C wave. Come to think about it, 100%. But it'll take a move underneath here to really invalidate that. That'll be the hard invalidation. Hard, like obviously, because in order to be impulsive, you cannot contract all of your movement, or else that's obviously not an impulse. You didn't go anywhere. You went backwards. That's impulsive, not impulsive. The other aspect is that it's drastically different, meaning long. And so you would target the other side, which is here. Two options, right? Very short because these two were very similar, right here, A and B, or very long. Hard invalidation, like I said, is right here underneath this slow, because in order to be an impulse, you cannot contract an entire move that you made, because that's not impulsive, obviously. And that number is 12. That's 1130. That's a good number. No hard invalidation. Very simple. On this hourly, we got some pretty massive divergences forming if we can't close underneath some zones. And this thing will rock it, telling you. Telling you. If this is the count here, we have two options. We move down indefinitely underneath that validation point of a move down, or it's going to do this. No other options. And how far can this extend? Well, again, we're watching this. It probably won't get that high, but we'll see. Like I said, hard invalidation's there. All right. Now that we broke down even smaller time scale, we can move on. I won't do that heavy into depth with Ethereum and the rest of them. We're gonna just cover the higher time frames. I cover Bitcoin a little bit heavier because Bitcoin leads the pack, kind of shows us where we're going. A, B, C, D, E. They already invalidated the triangle. So it's probably just a W, X, Y. Something like that. And I'm not just that. One second. Jump out. For Ethereum, it counts a little bit different for me. Again, I'm thinking alt seasons is around the corner. And so we'll get to that. You son of a guns. I'm gonna do this. We'll start from a little bit smaller. This is what I propose. Flat zigzag for WXY. Typically, when you get rules for our what's it called? Where'd it go? WXY rule of alteration. If W is a flat, Y most likely won't be, leaving a triangle, which is rare, or a zigzag. I vote zigzag. But be very careful of a triangle forming. A, B, C, D, E. It's not a triangle at all, so we don't have to worry about that already. This looks more like a zigzag already forming. A, some complex B forming. Invalidation for me on Ethereum would just be a loss of here, consolidation, or hard invalidation would be here, in my opinion, moving down underneath there. That'd be hard invalidation. But I think this is A, some complex B, moving up sometime. Target for zigzag would be 338 to 336. I don't think if it's gonna be a zigzag, it will hit there. Um, if it's not gonna be a zigzag, which is rare, that it mimics a flat and a flat. But if it's gonna do that, we'll end probably around here, around which is 325, 329. So now let's erase all this bullshit. What's an alert? Oh, well, let's lock that one. Lock. Also want to lock this one. And lock. Thought I locked it, so you can't delete it. Dumb. Like that. So for Ethereum, it said accounts a little bit different, which leads to some more opportunities for things to happen. I can delete this, delete that. To me, this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, ending the third wave. And now we're correcting some sort of complex correction that's going to mimic the time aspect of this. Oh, shit, wrong thing. First zone you look for is this, which is a hard turn. But the real time you're really looking for is more closer to over here. That's the time I would like to see a pivot be made and an upward turn. This is why I'm a little bit more bearish on Ethereum in the short term, but I think we could have a good bounce here and turn up for wave 5 if the market's ready for it. No matter, I'll probably long this regardless, the 226, 230 area. The reason why I'm going to say that is because it's a hard pivot on this daily divergence here. Here's your divergence. Here's the pivot I want to see hold. And that's roughly 230. Already had those notes up. So watch this area very closely. But in my opinion, we'll probably form some complex triangle here. And then move up for wave 4. 5. And this will be the first leg of the triangle. A, B, C, D, E. Boom. Time, I'm really looking for a reversal. Time, I will allow it for a reversal. But this is where I'm really looking for a reversal. Which is in August, so. You don't have to rush your horses. Don't think you're gonna... We'll see, though. This is it for Ethereum. Invalidation to me would be a consolidation underneath 230 on a higher time frame, and or a move below 200. Any move below 200 to me will be super bearish. The loss of this trend line or move below 200, that's super bearish. Time aspect of that, I don't see a good count that really matches that as a ABC. I already missed the X wave. Now it's moving into the B wave compatibility zone. Any upward movement beyond this point here, and it's a new bull run, essentially. Damn, look at this daily 3-day divergence though. I didn't even notice this. So even on the 3-day, this same zone is very important. That close is what? 244. 244 to 230 is very important for Ethereum. So very important. Good thing we have it marked, right? Moving on. What else did we say we'll cover today? Besides, crypto, I knew I said some other things. ETH BTC. So my opinion is doing something like this. I already knew it was gonna make another dump. My opinion, it shouldn't close underneath 0.023583 on any D1 time aspects or above. I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down for 5. And you want a long living piss out of Ethereum. This is why I need to be very cautious in saying Ethereum has more time until like August, and I will allow the shorter time aspect to be allowed to move up for new highs. Because to me we're missing quite a bit of movement. To me this is some sort of one, A, B, C, either an ABC X wave, or I think we could 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, whatever. We'll see though. I have no idea what will happen on this side really. Besides this, it shouldn't close underneath this level. This is very weird here. Broke that trend line, rejected it. You can't draw that trend line, so. It's probably very important we don't break that. Whoops. Right here. It's probably very important. Oh, why won't it move? Did I lock it? It wouldn't move for me. Yeah, it's there. That's probably why we we fell. Well, not only that, Elliott Wave said that too, but it's pretty funny how levels match up sometimes, especially on our side. We have a divergence. Failed to move beyond this. We'll see what happens though. We shouldn't close underneath this. We'll see what happens. Are we gonna break out? Or not? Or is this gonna plummet to a fiery grave? That like is this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for ending for a more complex instead of an A, B, C, it'll be like a W, X, Y, because this will be an A, B, C. Only super bearish aspect I can see. There's no, I cannot see another account besides these two, which I don't. This is very, to me, this is not obviously we will go to 0. I'm not gonna do that. Obviously, we don't do this about that. Scared the piss out of people. Something like that. So got another phone call. 1 second. Sorry about that. My father called. So, moving on from the Doomsday. I also said we'll cover some FX. Let's see what has transpired over Euro NZD, Euro USD, CHF GPY, GPD. Where is my? This is Euro NZD. Let's start with Euro NZD since that's first. One second. I like the colors of this indicator. Anyways, just like I assumed, the consolidation over this, we move it down for another leg. It is very possible this was the end of this move. If we continue to consolidate, I'm targeting so this is actually starting to look a lot more like an impulse. So you might, if you're short on this, we had the most insane entries on these, on this. First, we entered up this on this short up here. I said we should close it here because I think we're gonna perform an ABC. We got the ABC and we shorted the damn near top of this ABC. We had a few. I closed early. I closed around here because I thought this was gonna form a different structure, but obviously this is wrong. And I think this is going to turn down indefinitely for a good long while. Target is this number here, 1.57192. It'll take some time, but it'll get there if this count is correct. Hard invalidation honestly would be any move back beyond the current measure of this move down, which, not current, but the 618. So if we move, in order to invalidate this bearish aspect in Euro NZD, we have to move up there and do this. Only way I'm saying this turns up. Or if we form a more complex corrective structure like A, B, C. And this is just like an A, B, C. Like that. But this is already extended so far that I cannot see this as an A, B, C, and I need another wave down, a 5 and 4. I do, no matter what. And then beyond there, we'll see what structure alludes to us. Are we gonna break back out for some weird ass shit I just didn't expect, or are we gonna fall down indefinitely, consolidate underneath here like this, fall down indefinitely, or are we gonna move back up above this point, but not above this point, and form a more complex A, B, C of a B wave for an A, B, C or WXY to form. That's essentially it for this, but I'm more bearish. Right now, I think it's going to form some sort of triangle here. Since this wave took up like 618 retrace of this entire move down. This will only do like a dead cat bounce if this is going to be the correct count. And so since that level can be measured now, where's the dead cat bounce? Right here. So this level is perfect already. I don't have to change shit. It's very simple. We're going to stay underneath here, fall down for 5, and then either make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or are we going to make A, B, C? We'll see. Euro USD. I want to check out this one. We've been tracking this one for a while. We have the most insane entries on this one too. We entered down here. This little area right there. Well, I entered high. I had members enter here. Unfortunately, I was played. But I ended up winning because I was like, this has to be an ABC. And I knew where to put my invalidation at. I only got stopped out, but I held strong and we're up. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be a startup. This could be the same thing, you know, a very harsh wave 2 before a nasty wave 3 coming down like your Euro NZD. Or this could be forming a more complex C wave. Let's look at time aspects. Those are pretty similar. So it'll be very drastic if it's going to be a complex C wave, which you target there. So this looks like it's forming a weird wave. That's obvious not the count. It's possible this is the count here. 1, 2, shit. 1, 2 running flat, 3, ABC or a triangle to come, and then 5 here to end this C wave. And then this will turn down indefinitely. Definitely, I think. This was a pretty complex structure forming, to be honest. Very complex. It is actually very possible this could be a start of a gigantic impulse. This actually may be 1, 2, leading diagonal. Now it's one. This is wave 1 of a wave 3, because the entire structure of this looks more bullish. A, B, C. So this could be wave 1, 2, and this is wave 1 of 3, and this will be an ABC. So I'm more bullish on your NZD USD, which makes sense with USD looking toppy as fuck. And so this will be the first mono wave of wave 3. 1, well, when this completes, 1, 2, then we'll go for 3. To be continued. If you're long on this still, hold it. Euro USD. was a Euro USD chart forever. Very interesting. That was pretty. The last good. I mean, that's good. That's good by me. But last time I charted this was around here. Obviously, I see all these squiggly lines. I want to see what I drew. I'm curious to how shitty I was. Looks pretty okay though. Whoa. I thought it was gonna end a little bit sooner. I think, or break out a little bit sooner. This looks like a. I don't know. I don't like the color. Hold on, let me change this color scheme again. This is fucking hideous. Wait, that's what I'm waiting for. The C wave. So this very well could be a leading diagonal. Let's get this shit away. These like to retrace deep. I wouldn't be surprised if this retraces all the way to the 618. I wouldn't be surprised if it retraces to here at all. I'd still be bullish. That's what I see though. I don't know how, where, if invalidation will be any move beyond that point, or if we consolidate on here too long. Let's look at the last one now. CHF. That looks bearish as fuck. Now this just looks super complex as fuck. Just looking at this. A, B, C. Flats are your best friend. So this is A of some sort. This could be B. This could be C. One, two, three, four, five. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Truncated. A, B, C. A, B, C. X. Or this could be A, B, C. That is an anomaly. We ignore that wick. I try not to ignore wicks, but Forex, there's sometimes there's fucking just insane wicks that you just have to ignore. So this could be A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. That looks very bearish though. This one's a hard one. This one's difficult. I just know that this structure eventually, this eventually will break this way. So at some point, it'll break below that low. I don't know when. I just know it will eventually. There's no doubt about it. As for this structure that's forming here, it's gonna move up. When? I have no idea. But it's going to. And I'm just gonna draw a line and say once it passes this line, and definitely right here, or this, I don't even go for this one. We're pretty bullish. I just know I'm missing a move up that's similar to this, somewhere over here. I just don't know when or where or how, but it will happen. And when that move is done, this will plummet again, and then eventually at some point it'll find a bottom. Who knows when? As for this looks bearish. I would short this if I was just looking. Who knows now? I'd just rather see a move beyond this line here, some consolidation like a flag. There's not a long living piss out of this. Expect an upside similar to the other side we're starting. So if this breaks this like this, it starts consolidating, I'll probably long it, or will probably long it in my group. And we'll target for a similar move of that, so probably get us to like right there. And this will come down like that. It's just how it is. Forex is a little bit different. You don't have to really pay. You have to pay attention to time, but not as much as crypto. The reactionary waves in Forex are so quick compared to their contractionary waves. All the time. They're always like super drastic like this. So we'll see. Like this could extend all the way out here. Because Forex likes to do that shit. Alright guys, that's essentially it. I'm sorry to answer any questions. I was just running through charts as fast as possible. Oh, I'm so sorry about my background being black. So sorry. So sorry. I really am. I might open up my Forex account and short this. That's expectation. This is the ABC. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Validation to this would to me would be a move below here. I might open up a short on this. CHF, CHY. But, alright, you guys. I'll post my charts in my group. If you're not in my group, too bad. You don't get the charts. You just get the video. That's just good enough. Alright, guys. I'm going to go and raise the volume. I will post my chart in both black and white for my homie. And we'll move on from there. I think I have my VPN on. That's why my connection is shitty as fuck. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry for my shitty connection because my VPN was on. Alright. We'll raise volume. And then I'll get y'all out of here. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll try to start doing these more, but I'm a very busy guy now, so it's very difficult to find time. But I'll plan to do it more. I want to. Appreciate y'all. Raise the volume up, and I'll post these charts. I'm gonna get you out of here. This has been another Satoshi Shit Show, and it's with your boy Satoshi Heavy. Catch y'all next time. Peace out.
finds and laughs again. My inner child, my inner child, my inner child, my inner child.
Nothing's ever what we expect, but they keep asking where we're going next. All we're chasing is the sunset. Come on, mind on you. Doesn't matter where we are. Doesn't matter where we are. Doesn't matter, no. If there's a moment when it's perfect, we'll carve our names as the sun goes down. Hey, as the sun goes down. Hey, as the sun goes down. As the sun goes down. Doesn't matter where we are. Doesn't matter where we are. Doesn't matter, no. Nothing's ever what we expect, but they keep asking where we're going next. All we're chasing is the sunset. Got my mind on you. Doesn't matter where we are. Doesn't matter